The most expensive and ultra-rare Lincoln penny, how a 1965 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny could be worth $40,000. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket change worth thousands of dollars. No, it's not a rare diamond, it's a penny. But not just any penny, the elusive 1965 no-mint-mark Lincoln penny. This rare coin has left collectors and experts in awe. What makes it so valuable? Stick around to explore its fascinating history, mysterious errors, and incredible worth. Let's take a closer look at the 1965 Lincoln penny, specifically one with no mint mark. On the surface, it may look like any other penny, but this small, unassuming coin could potentially be worth $40,000 or even more, depending on its condition. But to understand why it's so valuable, we need to step back in time. Let's travel back to the year 1965. The United States was undergoing a time of great change, politically, socially, and economically. And at the same time, the U.S. Mint was making an important decision. Due to the rising cost of copper, the government decided to alter the composition of the penny, making it primarily a mixture of copper and zinc rather than pure copper. Now, you might think the 1965 penny looks like the ones before it, but this change in composition was just the beginning of a series of mistakes that would set the stage for one of the most sought-after errors in coin history. In 1965, something unusual happened at the U.S. Mint. For reasons still not entirely clear, a small number of 1965 Lincoln pennies were produced without the traditional mint mark, something collectors had come to expect. These mint marks, usually found on the reverse side of the penny, indicated where the coin was struck, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and no mint mark for Philadelphia. But on some 1965 pennies, there was simply no mint mark at all. These pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which, at the time, typically produced coins without a mint mark. So how could such a seemingly minor detail make a penny so valuable? The key lies in the fact that no one expected this error to occur. In fact, for decades, the 1965 Lincoln penny was believed to always have a mint mark, either a D or S, or none at all, if it came from Philadelphia. But with the 1965 pennies, the absence of the mint mark was so rare, it raised immediate questions. This mistake was not just a glitch, it was a mistake that collectors could not ignore. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, quickly caught on to the rarity of these 1965 pennies without a mint mark. As word spread, more and more people began searching their change for these elusive coins, hoping to strike it rich. And the market for these pennies exploded. Over time, the value of the 1965 no mint mark Lincoln penny has skyrocketed. While most regular 1965 pennies are worth only their face value, 1 cent, the few rare coins with no mint mark can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to over $40,000, depending on their condition. That's a pretty big leap from 1 cent, wouldn't you agree? The rarity of the 1965 no mint mark penny is what drives its value. When it comes to error coins, rarity is the most important factor. A mistake like this, especially one that went unnoticed for so long, makes the coin highly desirable to collectors. It's that scarcity combined with historical intrigue that makes it worth so much. But it's not just the error that determines the value. Condition plays a huge role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. If you happen to find a 1965 no mint mark penny in mint condition, say, one that looks almost brand new, it could be worth much more than a coin in poor condition. The better the grade, the higher the price tag. Now, the 1965 no mint mark penny isn't the only valuable penny out there. In fact, some other Lincoln pennies have become incredibly sought after due to errors in their production, composition, or design. But the 1965 no mint mark penny stands out because of its unique story and the mystery behind its production. Other notable error pennies include the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double die obverse penny, and the 1974 aluminum penny. Each of these coins has a fascinating backstory and is worth significant sums of money. For example, the 1943 copper penny was mistakenly struck in copper instead of steel due to a wartime metal shortage, making it one of the most expensive pennies in existence, often worth millions of dollars when found in pristine condition. So, how can you find a 1965 no-mintmark Lincoln penny? Well, it's not easy. These rare coins are incredibly hard to come by, and it's unlikely that you'll find one in your pocket change. But for the dedicated collector, searching through rolls of pennies or visiting coin shops might just turn up a gem. If you happen to find one, make sure to have it appraised by a professional to confirm its authenticity and value. Authentication is crucial. There are many counterfeit or altered coins out there, so it's important to seek expert advice. A professional grading service can verify whether your 1965 penny is genuine and if it really does have no mintmark. If you're lucky enough to have one, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, or even more. Once authenticated, the next step is selling. Many collectors choose to auction their coins, especially when they are worth such a significant amount. Auctions have become a popular marketplace for rare coins, and with the right buyer, your 1965 no-mintmark Lincoln penny could fetch top dollar. While the story of the 1965 no-mintmark penny remains a fascinating chapter in U.S. coin history, it also serves as a reminder of how the smallest mistakes can sometimes lead to great discoveries. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual coin enthusiast, the world of numismatics is filled with stories of rare finds, historical blunders, and valuable treasures just waiting to be discovered. So, the next time you're flipping through your change, take a moment to look at those pennies. You might just have a hidden treasure in your hands, one that could make you a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and rare finds. Want to learn more about rare coins? Check out our other videos on rare US coins and valuable finds. See you next time.